everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. Sorry, Nick. That's what you do. You do the thing. We're here for a very exciting match. It's a triple threat in the triple threat summer tournament that we've had going on in Fandom Fights, and looking forward to this one, as I always say. But we've got Tyler Burch going up against David Garcia, going up against Igor Kasic. And this is the first match of round 2 of the tournament. And it's an exciting one. We got the 3 seed, the 4 seed, and a big upset, the 21 seed coming in. So I'm serious. I'm very much looking forward to this. David coming in very clutch in his match, winning very well. It was really impressive. All 3 of these matches were very impressive. But David, Tyler, and Igor just kind of playing at the top of the game right now. I love it. Nick, you're obviously here because you've been sitting here this whole time just looking at me going, what do you think of this match? You're muted too, so before you say something, unmute yourself.
I knew that. I'm excited for today. Here's what I would liken this match to. I think David and Tyler are 2 lions. They're very well known in the they've struggled for power before. This is actually a rematch from round 1 of last year's tournament. Tyler and David. And I think they're ready to go at each other, but they may just forget about the newcomer lion, who may sneak in, steal victory from the 2 of them, as Igor is sort of the rookie that the 2 of them once were. You know, Tyler and David have both had upsets over people who had been around for a while when they were rookies, and that's sort of the leap that propelled them to be the great lions they are today. So as long as the 2 of them don't forget about Igor, because Igor is definitely not to be forgotten in this match, I think any one of these 3 could come out on top.
This is going to be crazy. Hopefully these lines aren't running around the Pride Lands. Let's get into it, Nick, starting with the promos.
We have one goal, get to the finals. Let's go do this. Hopefully they end up like Mufasa, dead, and as the Phoenix Club would always say, light the fuse. Let's play.
Abby.
Hey, buddy. I'm really glad Cody likes Light the Fuse. You know, it makes me happy that it's spreading to all the other factions. Listen, we have to keep it short. Tyler and David are great. You're having a great season. This is obviously going to be a tough match, but I think you can pull up the upset here. How you feeling, bud?
Oh, pretty good. Upset king so far. Might as well keep it going. So let's do it one more time and off to the finals.
All right, cool. Hey, Cody, this one's for you. Light the fuse.
Light the fuse.
Did you know that lions can have sex like 12, 13 times a day? Something like that?
No. You feeling any pressure, bro?
No. I mean, real life has been like, I've been writing, I've been looking for work, I've been studying to get a promotion. But hey, last time I played great as well, I think. So let's just continue the trend. Tyler, Igor, great people. I am personal friends with Tyler, so yeah.
Yes. Igor wants to, prove himself as the rookie. Tyler's trying to prove that, he doesn't, live in Brittany's shadow, which he does.
Yeah.
No pressure for us. Light the fuse.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. I have so many regrets. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. We're going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in the round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Light the fuse.
Your first question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. Which ape was being experimented on when Franklin's mask comes off, causing him to get infected in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Bless you, Tim.
Well, thank you. Bucky's looking quite dapper today.
Good for Bucky.
I thought you should know.
I did want to know, so thank you.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Koba.
David.
Koba.
And Igor.
Koba.
All are correct. As we get into your next question, it's going to be in the category of sci-fi icons. In The Matrix, Neo first meets Trinity in what type of location? I don't know if you know this, but apparently I'm told that I have a loud voice. Thoughts? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
Like a club/bar?
That's exactly what we have in the doc. Igor.
A bar.
And Tyler.
I said nightclub.
Yeah, we can accept all those answers. It's 2 across the board. As we get into the next question from Nick.
The category is fandom quotes. And your question is, which Star Trek crew member said the quote, "Well, aside from a touch of arthritis, I'd say pretty good"?
Arthritis, what a fickle bitch.
Yeah.
Do you truly believe that fortune favors the bold?
No. Take less risks in life.
5, 4,
Play it safe.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Igor.
Picard.
Let's go to Tyler.
I said Bones.
And David.
I said Bones.
Bones is correct. So Tyler and David will take a 1-point lead over Igor. Your next question is in the category of Middle Earth, my favorite. Your question is, which Middle Earth film features performances from Fraser Kerr and John Westbrook?
I wear the hat, Tim, when on days that I have to get up and go places and I don't shower.
Ooh, so you're a little smelly right now, a little ripe.
No, like I think, because I showered like yesterday, so I think I'm at a pretty natural state of.
Did you put on deodorant?
Today, yes.
5, 4, stick or spray? 3.
My hair is very stick.
Pens down. Good. Always go stick. Let's go to Tyler.
Instead of Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings.
Interesting way of doing that. David.
The Solution of Smile.
And Igor.
The Lord of the Rings, 1978.
That's what most people usually say. Yeah, 78, Ralph Bakshi.
Okay. I couldn't remember those names. Okay.
Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings, 78. Lord of the Rings is correct. Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of Marvel. In X-Men Apocalypse, Scott accidentally destroys what on the school's campus with his powers that Professor X says was his favorite?
Do you have a favorite X-Men? X-Man or woman?
I do have a favorite one. Good question, Tim. Let's move on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
A tree.
Igor.
I said a chandelier.
And Tyler.
I said a tree.
A tree is correct. So it is 5-4-3. Your next question is going to come in the category of scores and soundtracks. What is the name of the song the grandmother Willow sings that allows John and Pocahontas to communicate in Pocahontas?
God, I almost started just singing it, Tim. It's bad.
I was trying to think of the most random song possible. Yeah, I got
Show me those hands.
nothing.
Show me those jazz hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buttons down. Let's go to Igor.
It's probably not, but Colors of the Wind.
Let's go to Tyler.
I tried to say that. Color changes in the wind.
And David.
Listen to your heart.
Listen with your heart is the correct answer.
Fucking
David, so close. So close. But nobody gets that one. Nick, what is the next question?
Your next question comes in the category of DC. Your question is, who plays Ruby's mother-in-law, Helen O'Carroll, who secretly runs the Irish mob behind the scenes in The Kitchen?
Do you know the song Ruby?
Ah,
I see what you're doing.
Forgot to put the movie in the
Yeah.
No, I don't. Do you want to sing it right now?
Ruby, 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 Ruby.
What
Joe
mastermind?
knows it. He was singing. 5,
What mastermind came up with those?
2, 1. Pens down. I don't know. Let's go to Tyler.
I don't know. I said Miriam Mod. I have no idea.
Let's go to. I mean, I can see where you're going. Yes, Joe. David
I don't know.
and Igor.
I don't know. Anne Bancroft.
The answer is Margot Martindale. Margot.
Okay.
Character actress Margot Martindale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. Which DreamWorks film features a creature called the Sleeping Giant of Del Mar? Your thoughts on sleeping?
Oh, I was going to say something. I heard the answer to the previous question recently got just absolutely fucked up in a movie about a bear on cocaine.
That's true. That's true. That did happen.
I didn't see the film, but I watched someone talking about it, and they were like, "Yeah, Margot Martindale just got destroyed."
She does.
Igor pens down. All right, you're good.
Let's go to Igor.
How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Let's go to Tyler
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
and David.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of the MCU. Your question is, who kills Dreykov in Black Widow?
So your thoughts on sleeping?
Love it. Can't do it. But, I envy
Why?
it, I guess. I don't know. I'd love to know.
You just having troubles?
My mind would just rather be awake.
Troubles in the bedroom. Sorry, Nick. 5.
Since that's where I sleep.
1. Pens down because that's where you sleep. That's what I'm saying. You have trouble in bed. It's okay. Let's go to Tyler.
She's on the couch.
Taskmaster.
Let's go to David
Yelena.
and Igor.
Yelena Belova.
Yelena is correct. So we're going to move into the final question of the round. It's in the category of YA. Why do the Volturi want to kill Renesmee in Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2? I personally love to sleep,
Yeah?
and I have no problem with it.
Congratulations, Tim.
Although Bucky snores in my ear most nights, but I snore in Maggie's ear, so what are you going to do? 5.
Got it. It's like a train.
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be Igor's first repeat. Why do the Volturi want to kill Renesmee in Twilight Breaking Dawn 2?
Tim, if you named your child after both of its grandmothers, what would its name be?
It would be Renee Steen, I think. Renee and Christine, right?
Yeah.
Renee Steen?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
They think she is an immortal child and they are illegal.
Let's go to Igor.
They believe she is a child turned vampire.
Let's go to Tyler.
They think she is an immortal child.
Take all of them?
Yep.
Okay, great. So we end round number 1. Tyler and David are tied with 7, and Igor has 5. Is that what you have now?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's that going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice, as it is a multi-person match. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. There are 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing via whiteboards is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Star Wars, Law & Order, Disney Animation, DC, Middle-earth, Worlds of DC, American Spies, Pixar, YA, and sci-fi icons. Tyler, you're in. You're tied for the lead, but you're higher ranked. Do you want to spin or defer to David?
You want to give David what he wants to spin first? Let him spin first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So David, would you like to spin or defer to Igor?
I appreciate that, Tyler. will go first, I think, right, Joe?
If that's what you want, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then this is going to be the spin for David. And it lands on USA Spies.
It's a good wheel.
Yeah, I think we spin again, right?
Why not? No opponents. Why not?
Spin again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you're going to be stuck with. Dun dun. Let's all go to
All right.
what? Law and Order.
Multiple choice if you need it, brother.
All right, Nick, will you please read David his questions in Law and Order?
Gladly, David. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of Law and Order?
Yep.
Your first question. Which Law and Order film opens with the police undercover at a Ku Klux Klan meeting?
Bad Boys 2.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays the main villain and cyber terrorist Thomas Gabriel in Live Free or Die Hard?
Timothy Oliphant.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What type of animal do Riggs and Murtaugh have to save from the failed bomb defuse attempt at the beginning of Lethal Weapon 3?
A cat.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What is the last name of Axel's superior officer who dies at the beginning of Beverly Hills Cop 3?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Davis, B, Johnson, C, Durant, or D, Todd?
B.
One more time.
B as in David.
Okay. D is correct. David was one of the options, but
Oh shit, that's
it's
true. But,
incorrect.
you
But
know.
D is the right answer. That is correct for 1 point. It was David. All right, David, your final question. At what kind of event is the final ransom supposed to be delivered before Carter and Lee interrupt it and save Sue Young in Rush Hour?
Like a Chinese art exposition.
Believe we can accept that for 2 points. That is correct.
All right, so David gets his total up to 16. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Great. So we will bring back in Mr. Newberry. Tyler, would you like to spin or defer to Igor?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I think we can go.
Okay, we'll go. We're going to go.
Okay, so here's the wheel. Tyler, this is your first spin. No one liked it when I said USA Spies, so American Spies.
No one even said anything to him. You want to take it? Or you want to spin it?
I mean, I feel good on it.
Can you get 9?
Can I get 9?
Versus the other category?
Yeah, I think
We
so.
can spin again if you'd rather.
Mm,
We do need a decision.
yeah, sorry.
I can't talk for Tyler.
Let's spin again.
Okay, we're going to spin again.
Okay, this is what you're going to be stuck with, Tyler. It lands on DC.
Okay, just work through it.
All right.
All right, Tyler, I will be giving you your questions in the category of DC. Are you ready, sir?
Yep.
Your first question. Which DC film features the main character getting chastised on a bus for making a child laugh? Five. Four.
Multiple choice.
Right, your multiple choice options are A, A History of Violence, B, Catwoman, C, Joker, or D, Green Lantern.
Oh, Joker.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. In Teen Titans Go to the Movies, the Teen Titans have 2 female members, Raven and who?
Starfire.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who plays Batgirl in Batman and Robin?
Alicia Silverstone.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Superman 3, Clark travels to Smallville for what specific occasion?
High school reunion.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in DC. What type of location is Michael Sullivan Jr. at the moment his father is killed at the end of Road to Perdition?
Can I get a repeat?
Yes, you can. That's your first repeat. What type of location is Michael Sullivan Jr. at the moment his father is killed at the end of Road to Perdition?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a restaurant, B, an arcade, C, a barn, or D, a beach.
A beach.
That is correct for 1 point and the clean sweep of DC. So Tyler gets the total up to 15. David is still in the lead with 16. But we're going to move over to Igor's spin, who is currently at 5. So, Igor, this is going to be your spin. It lands on Worlds of DC.
How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good about it. There are some things I like more, but I don't know if I should risk it. I know I want the points, but maybe just play it safe.
Do you think you want to go bigger, though? It's up to you, because I know you've been prepping these, but...
I know, yeah. One thing I wanted probably got taken off the wheel already, so... You know what? I'm going to take it.
All right, great. Good luck, buddy. Use your repeats, use your multiple.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, will you please read Igor his questions in Worlds of DC?
Gladly, Igor, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Worlds of DC?
Let's do it.
Your first question. Which Worlds of DC film was directed by Jome Colette Serra?
Black Adam.
That is correct for 2 points. Apologies to Mr. Colette Serra, if I fucked up your name. All right, Igor, your second question. What type of instruments play at Superman's public funeral in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, trumpets, B, bagpipes, C, violins, or D, organs?
Violins?
It is incorrect. Tyler, David, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, trumpets, B, bagpipes, C, violins, D, organs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
I don't know why, but bagpipes came to mind.
And David.
I had this before the multiple choice bagpipes.
That is correct.
All right. Igor, your third question. Who goes off by themselves while inside Jotunheim to investigate a tank full of creatures in the Suicide Squad?
Nanawe.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
King Shark is what we had, but yeah.
Okay, Mr. Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings over there. Laughing at Igor, but okay.
Igor, your penultimate question. Why did Atlanta originally run away from Atlantis when she meets Tom in Aquaman?
3.
She ran away from her arranged marriage to Orvax.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and Igor, your final question. What is the name of the artifact that grants wishes in Wonder Woman 1984?
The Dreamstone.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of round number 2.
So, Nick, I have Igor getting his total up to 13, but with the steals, David is at 17, Tyler's at 16.
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, we're going to get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Once the players hear the question, they can bet anywhere, or hear the category. They can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated, until everyone's mathematically eliminated, or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? Begin round number 3.
Nope.
Take it away, Tim.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is Worlds of DC. All right, let's get bets starting with Tyler.
2.
All right, David.
2.
And Igor.
2.
I'm shocked. Okay, your question in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the full name of the woman who becomes Enchantress in Suicide Squad? So I didn't realize that organs were instruments.
Yeah, like, don't you go? You go to church.
You never played the heart?
That's what I was. That was the joke I was making, Tyler. Yeah, the heart. You know, like, oh, someone's
So
playing.
I straight up thought you were making a statement.
4. No, 3. I was making a joke too. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Dr. June Moon?
Let's go to David
I didn't put the doctor. June Moon.
and Igor.
June Moon.
All are correct. So it is 19 to 18 to 15. Is that what you have, Nick?
What I have, Tim.
What's that, Kevin?
Your next category you can bet points on is James Bond.
Let's get bets starting with David
2.
and Igor. Uh-oh. Igor.
Oh.
He's here.
0.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
and Tyler.
Am I here?
You are here. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Enough.
You bet 0, so we're moving on.
Your question in James Bond. Bond traps a villain's henchman in a small personal sauna and turns the heat up extremely high in which Bond film?
Yeah, a little sore.
Back hurts all the time.
I'm sorry. Go to a chiropractor.
It's probably because of the sleeping.
Repeat the question.
It's gonna be David's first repeat.
Question again. Bond traps a villain's henchman in a small personal sauna and turns the heat up extremely high in which Bond film?
How's the temp over there in NYC?
It was a nice day today.
So are we.
Able to go outside in shorts and flip-flops, and that is my natural state, so
Same. 5,
appreciate it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Igor, who bet 0.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
No. Tyler
I said Thunderball.
and David.
I also said Thunderbolt.
You're both correct. That is correct. So Tyler goes up to 20. David goes up to 21. Igor staying at 15. The next category you can get bet on is DC. Let's get bets starting with Igor.
2.
Let's go to Tyler.
2.
And David.
2.
Okay, your question in the category of DC. Who voices Hal's Green Lantern mentor, Tomar Ray, in Green Lantern? So Hot Lanterns. I know that wasn't from this, but your thoughts on them?
They're really
We'll
helpful.
get it later.
They're really helpful in letting you know which students have been out of bed.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with David.
Jeffrey Rush.
Let's go to Igor.
Tamora Morrison.
Let's go to Tyler.
Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush is correct. So Igor loses 2 points, goes down to 13. Tyler and David, it is still a 2-point game, 22-23. Is that what you have, Nick?
That would be a 1-point game, but yes.
That's what I meant. Okay, 1-point game. What's the next category, Nick?
Penultimate category you can get points on is Middle Earth.
All right, let's get bets starting with Tyler.
No, 2.
David.
2.
And Igor.
2.
Okay, what's the question, Nick?
Your question is, in an unexpected journey, Thror is killed during a battle outside what kingdom?
Your thoughts on kingdoms?
Great. Don't want to talk too much about him.
I'm just looking forward to the. Never mind. 5.
Yeah, see, you ask things that we can't talk about him.
1 pens out. No, I was gonna make a Thror Love and Thunder joke. Let's go to Tyler.
Moria.
David.
Moria.
And Igor.
Moria.
All are correct. Clean sweep. So it is 24 to 25 to 15 as we get into the final category that you can bet points on, and the category is Disney animation. It's my shirt. Look. Yeah. Let's get bets starting with David.
2.
Let's go to Igor.
0.
And Tyler.
Why not? 2.
Okay. We're going to have a winner after this question. Your question in the category of Disney animation is, what type of animal is Bongo in Fun and Fancy Free?
Do you feel fancy?
No, but I do feel free.
I would say if you could only be one, would you be fun, fancy, or free?
Free. 5, 4,
Because then you could choose to be fun or fancy.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Igor, who bet 0.
I don't know. Mouse.
No. Tyler.
A bear?
And David.
A bear.
And your winner, David Garcia. Bear is the correct answer. Nick, hell of a match.
Incredible match. There was nothing different that I think Tyler could have done. It was slobber knocker back and forth between those two. And Igor was very much in it going into round 3. There was just one question there that wound up swinging him in the wrong direction that sort of put him out of it. But up until that point, 1 steal in round number 2 and 1 question bet wrong in round number 3 was enough to knock Igor out of it, which just shows you how high of a caliber Tyler and David came to play in this match. I think Igor should be proud of his performance. I think Tyler should be proud of his performance. And I think David should get ready for a tournament final there, Tim.
Yeah. Let's get into post-match interviews. We'll start with our third place finisher.
His name is Igor. Igor, as I said, I think you should be proud. You went up against 2 Titans today, 2 people who've both held championships, both have contended for championships, or Tyler won this tournament or was in the finals of this tournament last year. David challenged for the belt at the end of last year. You're still new to this, and you're going up against incredibly great people like this. I think you should be proud of being the lowest seed to make it into round number 2. You're also the only person who, if you lined up everyone in like columns of 3 as like the high seed, the middle seed, and the low seed, you're the only low seed that made it into round number 2. I think that's an incredibly great thing to accomplish, something to be proud of, and to say that you did hold your own. You were very much in it up until maybe the second to last question in round number 3 against people like Tyler and David. I think that's some pretty impressive stuff. So how are you feeling about this match, your performance in your first tournament overall?
I feel good. Tyler and David are just, I'd say a step above right now with what I am, but hey, it's my first season. So I think it was a good experience making it as far as I did. Some of the categories in the betting round, just not necessarily things I'm 100% comfortable with, but there's so many categories, so you're never going to get the things you like. And I got to, brush up on the things that I'm a bit weaker at, and maybe I can be back and be better. So looking forward to the next time I'm back. And it was a good experience overall. Best of luck to David in the tournament. It still remains in Rogue Faction as far as the win goes. So can't be too upset about it.
Indeed. Javi, thoughts on Igor's performance?
I think
I said this last time, but he reminds me very much of you last year in terms of like rookie status goes. So I think this was a good pairing.
Yeah. Oh, I hope it's not like me because then he'll have a crap season the next season. But no, I think he did great. It's David and Tyler are fantastic players. Last year they beat me both. So both of them beat me. So that they're fantastic players. We knew that it was going to be a mountain climb, but I think he did really well. He put in a lot of work for Worlds of DC and it paid off. So that was cool. It paid off in terms of like he nearly swept it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Igor's future in fandom.
I definitely am as well. Igor, we will see you post tournament for sure. So look forward to that. Congratulations on a match at a tournament. Well played. We'll see you next time as we bring in our second place finisher today. Going home without a loss, but just missed out on the prize I think you were going for. Tyler Burch. Tyler, fantastic stuff. With you and David, it's always close. You got the upper hand on him last time. This time, there was just really nothing you could do. Coming out tied in round number 1, going 8 for 10 in round. The difference is David goes 9 for 10. You go 8 for 10. If that's the difference, there's nothing you should be hanging your head about because there's nothing different you could do. Just you needed David to miss in round 3, and he just wasn't missing today. You weren't either. You were nipping at his heels the whole time. I think it's just in your perspective, it's just an unfortunate day where your opponent was just not missing. So how do you feel about the match? I'm sure it's not the outcome you wanted, but I think you have to be a little proud of your performance.
Like when I didn't shoot for Beach, because I was thinking about it, but it had been a while, I was like, maybe just in case, because it could be House, could be Beach. When I didn't shoot for it, the whole time round 3 was happening, I was just like, it's going to be because of Beach that I'm about to lose this match. I was like, I already know. I could feel it. I only missed like 3 questions in the match. So overall, I'm not upset about my performance, especially in round 3. I mean, I went Bond and I hit Bond. So I've been feeling really just a lot better about that category in general. Hitting a Disney animated question also, especially for like one of the package films, was really made me feel good. So it was like, it sucks losing and it's irritating because I'm trying to get up there and trying to, get that rematch with Brittany. But it was a hell of a match. So excited to see what's next.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. It's 1 point. I mean, he would have shot for the 2 like Joker. He knew it as soon as he heard the answer. He's like, of course it's Joker, but he couldn't pull in the time frame. So I don't think we change anything there. I think we got the max amount of points. I don't think we get the same in American Spies. And 5 for 5 sweep in round 3. David's been here for a reason. As long as he has, he's great at this game. So like, you can't give him an inch when you miss the same in round 1 and then 1 point left. There was just no category to throw David off in round 3. So at that point, you're just praying that he has a brain fart, but it wasn't going to happen. So again, Tyler will be back. He's still holding one of the belts in this league, so he can hang that on there and be ready to defend that when it's time. So yeah, good job to David. Great job to Igor. We'll be back though.
Absolutely, and Tyler, we will see you back postseason for sure. You will have another shot getting back up to that title there. So we'll see you. Congratulations. Like we said, consolation, you go home without a loss. So congratulations on that. And we bring in our winner today, David Garcia. David, possible vengeance or revenge? Yeah, vengeance, I guess is probably the word. For last year's tournament, vengeance fulfilled. You beaten Tyler, who knocked you out very early in last year's tournament, to now. A lot of people could look back at that tournament and say, like, hey, had that match gone differently, would David have taken the same track Tyler taken to go all the way to the finals? And I think this year maybe proves it, because now you're moving on to your first tournament finals. Very exciting stuff. And like I said to Tyler and Igor, you played near perfect. They needed you to slip up, and you weren't slipping up today. So how do you feel about your win?
I feel really good. As I said, I was kind of like relaxed today because real life has been kicking my ass lately. And I think, honestly, this has been the best mindset for me to play in, usually. And I really usually do well. And I have this mindset, win or lose. So I'll probably try to continue with it, prep where I can, prep what I can. But Tyler played great, Igor played great, but I am just glad that I put the time in Law and Order to get the points I needed.
Joe, thoughts on David's performance?
I think it was a great performance. We discussed before the match, we weren't really focusing on the revenge aspect. It's not been something that's worked in our favour before. But certainly in terms of David being relaxed and even by his own admission, not prepping as hard as he has before, I think the spinning a newer category, I think that's a hell of a performance. I could see him preparing on the steals, and I've been the Bond guy of Wookiee Mistake, and to hit that 2-pointer, to hit that for 2 points to bet, I think shows just how he's still advancing as a player, which is scary.
I agree 100%. David, I think you are going to be someone to be looked at in this final. You're going on to the final. You've defeated 4 people now. You got 2 more to defeat before you go on to challenge Brittany for the title. Those 2 spots will be consisted of. Obviously, we'll see the matches in the coming weeks, but the first spot will be taken up by Abel DeLeu, Antonio Chavez, or Cameron Holtzman. Second spot will be taken up by Robert Kastner, Amara Moses, or Albert Ware at Harma. So whoever you got, it's not going to be easy, sir, but we wish you luck going forward. Congratulations on the win today. And Tim, why don't you take it home?
Yeah, great match. I think all of the stuff you said and the players said are absolutely correct. I think Tyler's having a good mindset of just like he did what he could. I've been there in those moments where it's like, wow, this fucking question is what's going to make me lose this match, isn't it? And it sucks when that happens. But I think he played great. David's on fire. And Igor playing really, really awesome for a rookie, a guy who we were like, Igor, that's a cool name. Let's schedule him. And then he is doing really well. So great match all around. Thank you guys. Thank you to the players, to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I have been Tim. We'll see you with the rest of round number 2 of the Summer Series tournament very soon. Until then, have a good one. Bye.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end. Goodbye, old friend.
Giddy has to go.